Newark, New Jersey, has been home to a wide array of nationalities throughout its history, reflecting its role as an immigration gateway. Below is a comprehensive look at the different nationalities that have made Newark their home, from its inception to the present day. The original European settlers in Newark were primarily Puritans from Connecticut, who established the city in 1666. They shaped its early governance and culture. Newark was part of the New Netherland colony before British control, attracting Dutch settlers who left a mark on the region. During the 19th century, Newark industrialized rapidly, creating jobs that attracted waves of European immigrants. The Irish arrived in large numbers during the mid-1800s, especially during the Great Famine from 1845 to 1852. They worked in factories, docks, and construction. Irish influence remains visible in Catholic churches and community organizations. German immigrants contributed to Newark's brewing industry and skilled trades like carpentry and tailoring. Cultural contributions include German-language newspapers and social clubs. Italians began arriving in the late 19th century, settling in neighborhoods like the North Ward. They contributed to Newark's culinary culture, establishing Italian bakeries, restaurants, and pizzerias. Scottish and Welsh groups came in smaller numbers, working in industries like textiles and mining. Newark became a true melting pot in the 20th century, with immigrants arriving from around the world. Eastern Europeans, such as Polish immigrants, worked in heavy industry and established vibrant Catholic parishes. Lithuanians and Ukrainians formed tight-knit communities with churches and cultural societies. Many Russian Jews fled persecution, contributing to Newark's garment and retail industries. Newark became a significant center for Jewish immigrants from Eastern Europe, with Jewish-owned businesses flourishing in areas like Clinton Hill, supported by synagogues and schools serving the community. The Portuguese began arriving in the early 1900s, establishing a strong presence in the iron-bound neighborhood. Today, Newark has one of the largest Portuguese communities in the United States. Post-World War II, Puerto Ricans migrated to Newark in large numbers, forming a core of the city's Latino population. Later, waves of Dominicans, Cubans, and Colombians added to the growing diversity of Newark's Hispanic community. The Great Migration brought thousands of African Americans from the South to Newark, seeking better economic opportunities and escaping segregation. Newark saw an influx of Chinese immigrants in the mid-20th century, who opened restaurants and small businesses. Indian and Pakistani immigrants have contributed to Newark's medical and IT sectors. Newark's immigration patterns have shifted to include more global diversity in the late 20th and 21st centuries. A large Brazilian population has joined the Portuguese in the ironbound, adding to the cultural richness of the area. Ecuadorian, Peruvian, and Salvadoran communities have grown significantly, contributing to Newark's construction, hospitality, and service industries. Haitians have established themselves in Newark, bringing vibrant cultural traditions like music and cuisine. Jamaican and Trinidadian groups have contributed to Newark's cultural festivals and culinary scene. Recent decades have seen immigration from countries like Nigeria, Ghana, and Senegal, adding to Newark's growing diversity. Many African immigrants engage in professional sectors like healthcare and entrepreneurship. Syrian and Lebanese groups have established businesses and brought a rich culinary heritage. Palestinian and Egyptian immigrants have contributed to local trade and culture. Recent immigration includes communities from Bangladesh, Nepal, and the Philippines. Though less dominant, recent European immigrants, including Poles, Italians, and Portuguese, continue to arrive. From its founding by English Puritans to the arrival of modern immigrants from Asia, Africa, and Latin America, Newark has been a beacon for diverse groups seeking a better life. Its rich history of embracing and integrating different nationalities has made it a vibrant and dynamic city, celebrating its immigrant heritage through its neighborhoods, food, and culture.